heel hooks. There's 5 types of leg locks. There's the straight knee lock. There's the ankle lock or foot lock. It's the same thing. There's toe holds. There's compressions or calf slicers. Same thing. And there's heel hooks. Heel hooks have a very bad reputation, but it's more important you train them correctly and you train with people who are being responsible, and then it's not really that big of a deal. They're very effective. Matter of fact, in my academy, they're catch and release. We do them. I don't teach them to white belts specifically. Straight foot locks, I teach to white belt. Yeah, no problem. I don't see why not, but that's just me. Heel hooks we start doing, but we're always catch and release. If I get you in a situation and you're not tapping, I'm letting go of the heel hook. I don't want to hurt my brother, or my friend, or a student, or a training partner. If you have that mentality, they're not that dangerous. But also, please understand, when we're dealing with twisting submissions in general, I mean, I will compare a straight foot lock versus a kimura. A kimura is more dangerous than a straight foot lock. If my shoulder pops in a kimura, it's much more of an injury than a straight foot lock popping, okay? So twisting submissions are more dangerous than straight submissions. A straight arm lock is not as dangerous as a heel hook. Heel hook have that bad reputation, maybe because people turn the wrong way, they hurt themselves. You get certain people that go really hard, of course, but also I believe it's something to involve the knee itself. The knee it's like the structurally weakest joint on your body. If you look at the size of the muscle around the joint, it's not it bends up and down. It means back and forth. It doesn't go left and right, different directions. It goes one direction, okay, or let's say 2, back and forth. And especially if you've been athletic your whole life, you've been running a lot, I've seen a lot of people that they don't have the same nerve sensation in their knee as much as they would have in their finger or their shoulder, because all the impact and all the sports people have done. So maybe at the point you feel pain from a heel hook, it's about to be an injury, so you have to be very careful. So if you're in a heel hook, as soon as you feel tension, you should tap. And your partner should tap as well, and you don't hurt your partner, that's the main thing. If we were doing takedowns, there's ways to throw people to hurt them, but there's ways to throw people and not hurt them. And also, if your partner knows how to fall, you can practice throws. But yes, you find people that try to hurt others with throws, and that's landing on your head. That's even more dangerous than a heel hook. So more important is who you trust, and who your partners are, how you train is more important than what you train, in my opinion. With that said, heel hooks. Let's look at, once again, the finish with the arms. We'll look at the leg. Legs are actually the same. It's a door stopper. Or closed circuit from 50-50, 411, the knee knot, or the tokinho, the outside ashi. Those are all closed circuit situations. I use a lot of that for heel hooks, a lot, the closed circuit. Open circuit, it's all door stopper. Now let's look here. Inside the guard, forget the legs for a second. How do we get the heel here? Okay, I'll show 3 different angles. Now, so interesting. I've seen many people do it this way, and it's not that effective. To reach with their elbow down, and turn. It doesn't work really at all, okay? Reaching out of the arm doesn't even hook it, okay? What I need to do is, I need to turn my whole body. See, that turned the heel, okay? It's fine. And it doesn't matter so much which hand's on top. Yes, I prefer this hand on top. I do, I prefer it on top. But I beat guys like this. The biggest problem is, one second. People will try to get the heel in the forearm area. I mean, let's say the muscle, okay? So if I was to reach here, it slips right out. When I talked earlier about the place where I hold for a straight foot lock is right in the middle, well, for a heel hook, it should be in this area. Up to your wrist is even better. So for a heel hook, you want to go by your wrist. If it goes to here, it's okay, but you don't want it here. That's the main thing. So people talk about which hand should be on top. That's a minor importance compared to where the heel is on your arm. It should be in that area, right from the middle to your wrist. So if I turn correctly, which I am, my wrist is fine. You can grab any way you want, really. Okay, this is better. Guess what the snap of the punch is? This. I did it. For the heel hook, it's this. It's not this. It's very similar, okay? So if I don't have a snap of the punch, he'll tell you it's much different already. He's in trouble. Now, I don't have a door stopper. He can roll out of this. He could easily escape right now. But he'll tell you there's pressure right here, okay? Simple. Facing our partner, and we're gonna slip and turn. It's like my tricep turns his toes, and I get down here and have that snap, and now he's in big trouble. How do I finish it? I don't turn to finish it. let's look what happens if I turn. It slips out, usually, okay? So turn to finish, or to get it. When I finish it, I actually fall away. I fall to my back, and it does, so I am turning actually, but I'm not sitting up and turning. When I fall away, it's rotating by itself, and that's how you finish it. If I had the door stopper here, which I do now, it's a problem to escape. If I had no door stopper, he could already turn around. It's a harder turn. So snap the punch and I fall away. He'll tell you right now it's a problem. Okay, very careful. I'm not going. I'll trust him right now. Let's see. Get my heel. Door stopper. Door stopper. Yep. Lock it up. Okay. And go back. Where's the snap the punch? Okay, it's in your forearm. Get it in your wrist. Just turn. There we go. Now snap the punch. Now fall back. Go. Look at that. Okay. This is actually, that's why the door stopper is important. And so do the other side now. So see, door stopper, yeah. So turn, all right. So now put pressure, go. Okay, roll your wrist up, snap the punch. No, other way. There we go, now go back, go. There we go, okay. You gotta trust your partner. He's not going hard and trying to hurt me, but that's how you learn. And as long as you're not going to try to see how much pain you can take, you have to help your partner to say, okay, twist this way, turn that way, to help them, because from a different point of view, you can help your partner. It's that simple. I turn to get it, but I fall away to finish it. I keep my arms tight. And the most important thing is that it's in this area. If you catch the heel here, it slips out almost every single time. And that's another thing interesting. The guys from Sambo, they wear wrestling shoes. So a lot of them, they don't even use this detail because they got the shoe. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. By the way, there are very technical legal lockers from Sambo. I definitely know that. I've done that style before I did jiu-jitsu. But I also won a national championship twice in Sambo. So this is stuff I picked up over my career from different styles and just see what little bits here and there that work best for me. So heel hooks are using this area as the focus. That's the most important thing actually. Okay, I don't care which hand's on top. I already said which hand I do prefer on top. That's the most important thing. I turn to get it and I fall away to finish it. And you need the door stopper so they can't turn that easy. Or if you have a closed circuit situation, 50-50, they can't turn. That's very important as well. So here, the door stopper is a prerequisite or it won't work. Let's look now, 50-50. You see now, once I open this up, it's very easy to get. Small detail. Closed circuit, I was here, but now I'm here. I straightened my, they're still crossed. That's so he can't turn anywhere. If he wants to push my hands off with your foot, it'll just make it worse. Matter of fact, right now it's pretty much done. Really, there's ways to stop this from happening, but once this is done, I mean, it's over. I won Abu Dhabi 2003 with this exact side, 50-50. At that point, there was no 50-50 guard. It didn't exist. I was using it for a long time before that. And I actually won Abu Dhabi, best day of my life. And I looked on the internet later at night, and I read Portuguese, I can understand it. And some very respected professores of jiu-jitsu were saying that, what's this gringo? Gringo just means foreigner. It's not such an insult, but they were basically saying, this gringo comes down here and this is not jiu-jitsu. And I was a little bit disappointed, but I looked at my medal and I didn't feel that bad actually. I was fine. 3 weeks later, or a month later, I hear about this new position called the 50-50. I'm like, what is it? I want to see it. And it's this. Okay, so I definitely am not the first person in history to do it. There's no way, absolutely there's no way I was. But before I did it, it didn't exist at the position. Now it exists, and it's something that people do specialize in, but not usually for heel hooks. So if you have this just, in your repertoire, you understand it, you have a big advantage over the average person, okay? Now, from here, 50-50, here's a big problem a lot of people are gonna make. You're gonna turn your knees. You wanna keep them there. My legs are more designed to keep him from rolling. I don't push so much because I confirm him to the ground. So now you see my legs, they stay right there. It's very effective, okay? Now let's look at this. Let's say open circuit from here. Look, I got him. It's really, oh, and one thing before I forget to say, it's in Portuguese, the word boot is bota, and the word put is bota. So you hear bota means put the boot on, put the foot strong. Put your foot strong. See this foot, arch it. Yeah, these people do this to stop straight foot locks. It's the worst thing to do for heel hooks. It's suicide by heel hooks. So if that's someone's defense for a straight foot lock. It might help them, but not for helix. So go figure, okay? So if someone puts their foot out straight, it makes it really easy to turn, okay? So how do we learn to skip a little bit more? How do we do this? Look, your partner's gonna sit just like this, door stopper here, over here, and we're neutral, sitting up. I'm gonna turn, my elbows on the ground, lock my hands, and nice and easy, you don't have to finish it. Go again, go again, go again. Now, what if we just fall here? What if we're here now? How do I get the heel? Well, we'll look at that right now, how I do it. But once I get this, it's done. There's actually no give. So be careful here to not hurt your partner. What I do is I actually bring it over. He'll tell you right now, it's already done. It's already about to tap, okay? So although it seems harder to get, this is actually the easiest one to finish, okay? I'm literally bringing his heel over. I got it right now, okay? And if I had reaped his knee, right? It's just right there. It's so easy to get. So the main thing, we practice neutral, we practice here, and we practice reaped, because they're all effective, okay? And that's one benefit of the open circuit. I can jump into any of those from the guard, or from passing the guard. I can just jump in those things. The closed circuit situations, which we did address roughly, they take that extra step. They're fine, I love them. I've won several Abu Dhabis because of it. But I would suggest you get a few attacks down from open circuit and a few attacks down from closed circuit. All the 4 acceptable closed circuit situations, you might like one of them or 2 of them. Learn them all, but you're gonna prefer 1 or 2 of them. Stay with that so you get more of a strategy and more of a game plan, but also get 1 or 2 of the open circuit. And that way you're gonna have a more balanced leg lock game.